Tonight on Newswatch 18, an event on Central Campus encouraged students to think about not getting a job after graduation. We have the details coming up.
We'll also take you inside one of Iowa's most popular haunts, which happens to be located right here in Ames.
And we'll tell you how you can have a fun time this weekend while helping out to fight cancer. All this and more coming up on Newswatch 18.
From Studio B, this is Newswatch 18 with Karl Letsche, Sarah Clark, Sports with Stacy Stecker, and Weather with Sam Schreier. Newswatch 18 starts now.
Good evening and welcome to this Wednesday edition of Newswatch 18. I'm Karl Letsche.
And I'm Sarah Clark.
Most students don't want to think about the possibility of not finding a job after graduation, yet one group was on Central Campus today to encourage students to think about the job market and their future career goals. The group is called Involve America, and they were out and about to hand out t-shirts, hats, and other promotional items. The group's goal is to educate 18 to 25-year-old college students about the job market. Involve America wants students to take part in discussions about possibilities of not getting a job right after graduation. The organization thinks that getting the issues on students' minds is the first step to change in this country. Students can go to www.involveamerica.com for more information about the organization and today's events.
The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences named 5 finalists in their search for a new dean yesterday. Michael Whiteford, previous LAS dean, retired last year after serving in the position for over 5 years. Finalists for the position include Albert Bogus, the head of mathematics at Texas A&M University, Carolyn Catrona, chair of psychology at Iowa State, Chadin Dejology, head of physics and astronomy at the University of South Carolina, Douglas Epperson, LAS dean from Washington State University, and Betty Schmidtman, chair of physics at Virginia Tech. The candidates will be visiting campus in the near future, and the new dean could be named before the semester ends.
Looking for a way to have fun and benefit a good cause, the ISU Racquetball Club will host a tournament this Saturday in support of National Breast Cancer Month. The cost for the tournament is $10, with proceeds going to the Susan G. Komen Cancer Fund. It will include separate brackets for both experienced and inexperienced racquetball players. Pizza and refreshments will be served throughout the day, and students are welcome to come and attend. Competition will begin at 9 o'clock Saturday morning in the Lead Recreation Center racquetball courts. You can register for the tournament by contacting the ISU Racquetball Club.
Students walking across Central Campus may have noticed a huge difference in one of ISU's oldest buildings. The damaged cement steps on the front exterior of Cat Hall have been removed. The steps were roped off for the majority of the past 2 school years. Granite steps will eventually be put in to replace the cement ones, and the renovation is just part of the remodel of the home of ISU's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Looking for a spooktacular time this weekend? The Haunted Forest can put some fright in your night. Addie Olson and Kyle Steingraber have the story.
The screams could be heard from miles around last weekend as the Ames Haunted Forest officially opened their coffin for the Halloween season. The actors at the Haunted Forest are free to create their own characters, and the results can be downright haunting.
My character is like the butcher shop owner, I guess you could say. I have assistants in other rooms, but basically I run the front of the store.
Not afraid of the butcher? The Haunted Forest has a little something for everyone.
I like, from what I've, like all the walkthroughs and stuff, the diversity between all the different parts. So, like, if you're not scared of clowns, that's okay, because there's, like, a chop shop, and there's a graveyard, and there's other scary things. So if you're afraid of one thing but not the other, you will be scared no matter what.
The actors at the Haunted Forest are always buzzing about their work. And yes, they do get a thrill from watching you tremble in terror.
When I started here about 3 years ago, they put me on a chainsaw. I started, and then I made, I think, 12 people pee their pants in one night. And so it basically deemed me the Chainsaw King, and ever since I've had to run the chainsaws.
Many students come into the Haunted Forest each year, but not all of them make it back. With Addie Olson, I'm Kyle Steingraber for ISU TV.
The Haunted Forest is open Friday through Sunday nights for the rest of October. Admission is $12 per person, but coupons can be found online. So, Stacy, I hear there's a chance we can watch that football game this weekend after all.
That's right, Karl. Stay tuned to find out the details. You're watching Newswatch 18.
My name is Fernanda. I'm the wife of a teacher. Budget cuts affected my husband's salary, so I'm picking up some part-time work. We're doing everything we can to make sure our kids eat today. Tomorrow, I just don't know. Fernanda, how'd I do?
Well, I usually fold the underwear first.
I meant the acting, but good to know.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
Yes, ready. Go get it.
Oh, come on, Randy. Animal shelter, here I come. And no, I'm not crazy or emotionally damaged. That's a stereotype. I just belong to a total loser. I'm a good dog. So if you want a pet, adopt. And if you see Randy, tell him he dropped his wallet.
Welcome back to Newswatch 18. I'm Stacy Stecker with your Cyclone Sports Update. If you are worried about being able to catch the Iowa State versus Missouri football game this Saturday, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Clone Zone, the live streaming video service on Cyclones.com, will be showing the game live this Saturday. This was announced earlier today after the live webcast was approved by Fox Sports and the Big 12. 6,000 fans signed up for Clone Zone when it streamed the ISU versus UNI game earlier this season. This will be the first time a conference game will be streamed on the site. Clone Zone is available by subscription through Cyclones.com. The kickoff for the Cyclones-Tigers game is set for one Saturday afternoon. The results are in, and Iowa State's women's basketball team was picked as 5th by the coaches in the Big 12 Conference preseason poll. Last season, the team finished 22-11 overall and 9-7 in the Big 12, which gave them the 5th place finish. 5 starters from last season returned to the team this year, including well-known players Anna Prince, Haley Christopherson, and Chelsea Poppins. Baylor was top pick for the conference with Texas A&M, Texas, and Oklahoma following. The Twister sisters start their season on November 1st with an exhibition game against Coe College. The game will be held in Hilton Coliseum. ISU TV reporters Dan Casson and Matt Van Winkle stopped by Iowa State Cyclone Basketball Media Day.
Today was Media Day for the Cyclones men's basketball team at the Sukup practice facility. After a subpar season last year, Coach Fred Hoiberg has high hopes for this season.
I can't even explain to you how excited I am to get this season underway. There's been a lot of excitement about this team, with getting the 4 guys that sat out, getting those guys eligible, and I'm very excited to have those guys on board this season.
One of the 4 transfers is Royce White. White was named the preseason Big 12 Newcomer of the Year and talked about building team chemistry.
Well, I think it'll definitely help, and as far as newcomers go, but as far as the guys that were here last year that sat and the guys that played last year, I think us sitting through last season and last season's ups and downs was probably the biggest thing for our chemistry as far as the returners.
The Cyclones begin their season with an exhibition before the regular season home opener November 12th against Lehigh University. For Newswatch 18, I'm Dan Casson.
And that's all we have for sports. Now we'll go ahead and toss it over to the weather desk with Nathan.
Thanks, Stacy. Well, we had a washout of a day today. How much rain did we get, and how much rain is in the forecast? Coming up after the break. This is Newswatch 18.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to Newswatch 18. Well, we kind of had a washout of a day today, but we did get up to about 68 degrees for a high, but we did see a lot of rain. We saw about 0.85 inches of rain, so we needed it, actually. It was pretty dry around here, and we haven't seen rain in quite a while, so good news there, I guess. And right now, 65 degrees. That rain is cleared out, but as we head into tonight, we can see a spotty shower. But if you're going out, grab a jacket, grab an umbrella. It won't be a washout, but you might see a shower here and there. The wind will really be the story for tomorrow. It's going to clear out. These showers by tonight will clear out. The current conditions right now, again, there's not really showers out there. There's a few showers up by Storm Lake, but generally conditions right now are in the upper 60s, and that's going to cool down, obviously, as we head into tonight. But 60s all around the board in Iowa, and that's going to be the case for tomorrow. However, tonight we could see a shower or two, 50 degrees for your low, and into your work day tomorrow. 55 for midnight, waking up 51 degrees, pretty chilly or kind of mild actually. 67 for 3 p.m. Gust. It's going to be windy out there though, as a cold front did swoop in today. That's going to pick up the wind, and we're going to get those northwest winds giving us cooler temperatures for the next few days, and that's going to be kind of the trend as we head into the week. It's going to be October-like, but we're not going to see those summer temperatures we've been seeing over the past couple weeks. In the 5 day, or tomorrow, 68 degrees, fog early, but that'll burn off as we head into today, or into the day. Sun later, wind 13 to 22, but gusting to about 30 miles per hour. But that will die down as we head into the middle of the day. But again, hold on to your hats if you have them for tomorrow. So Thursday, windy, 68 degrees. It's going to be kind of like that for the rest of the week. Then we're going to see a change as we head into next week. We're going to see possibly a lot cooler temperatures, but we'll have more on that the next time. Back to you, Karl.
Thank you, Nathan. If you're looking for a unique way to spend your time between classes this Friday, look no further than Lincoln Way. Students from Iowa State and Augustana College in Sioux Falls, South Dakota will team up to create large-scale wood prints with a construction steamroller. Due to the size of the artist's tools, the event will be held at Reuters, a construction and equipment dealer at 5815 West Lincoln Way in Ames. All are invited to the printing from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. this Friday. But if you miss out, don't worry. You can see a recap of the event next week right here on Newswatch 18.
A popular pet shop in Campustown recently found a new home. ISU TV's Matt Van Winkle has more.
The Ark is Ames' oldest pet shop and has been around for 22 years in its Campustown location. Last week, the family-owned pet shop opened its brand new location to the public. The new location is right across the street from the West Ames High View. John Metcalf is co-owner of the Ark along with his dad, David.
Well, basically we started the remodel here. We had to tear out a bunch of walls to open it up, so we had not the dungeon style that we've had in the basement for years, but we actually opened it up into a lot lighter, brighter, higher ceilings, natural light. About a month process to get everything torn down and rebuilt to where we wanted it.
The store has many new features the old one did not.
Yep, we put in 2 ponds, a freshwater and a saltwater pond. They are about 2,500 gallons apiece. We have a tortoise pond up front that's about 10 by 10 for all the tortoises, so they're right by the entrance when you come in.
While the Campustown location was nice, they hope the new store will bring in more customers.
Foot traffic, with the college down there was nice with the foot traffic, but the community won't be afraid to come out as much now. I mean, the college is a great thing, we love the support we get from the college, but the community had a hard time with the old place. There's only 2 or 3 parking spots they could usually get.
The move to the new shop has been 5 years in the making.
I mean, this has been a dream of ours and a goal of ours for years, and my dad is he was a little worried about moving into this place, but now he sees it and he sees how amazing it is, and he's very excited.
For ISU TV, I'm Matt Van Winkle.
Students wanting to learn more and see what the Ark has to offer can stop in at 3705 Lincoln Way here in Ames.
Well, that wraps up our Wednesday edition of Newswatch 18. Thanks for joining us.
Come on back tomorrow night at 8 for more news, sports, and weather.